That was the huge point. That's the biggest point of the match so far. John White finally hits a great length, forces Power behind him in a defensive situation, gets a loose ball and cracks it in the tin. You can't afford to waste opportunities like that, Charles.
No. This is a great rally.
These guys have taken the ball so early. And there, oh!
Tremendous rally. You saw every shot in the book there.
Well,
opportunities left and right. And he pulled a Johnny White. Hit the tin.
these days, I think you look at someone like David Palmer, he's, I wouldn't say he's a great racket player. He directs the ball very well and he knows the game very well, but I think that he's just a phenomenal athlete, really. I think he'd have been a great athlete with whatever sport he decided to venture into. Well, there we see that great movement, the players dancing around each other in the front of the court, trying to keep to the middle of the court so they don't open the court up for their opponent to play the ball into. A great length from Power, forces a loose one. This is a great angle to look at these players. What a rally, Charles.
All four corners being used, all four walls being used. Tremendous ability.
Well, this is one of the best rallies of the match so far. What retrieving. It finishes on a let.
On a let ball.
And, you know, very different athletes have achieved that. Like Jonathan Power and Peter Nicol, they're both kind of similar shapes and sizes. Jonathan a little bit taller than Peter, but Peter has slow twitch muscles, Jonathan fast twitch. And
oh, great effort from Shabana, and he's right back in. Oh! Great finish from Lee Beachill. Well, Shabana diving all over the court.
Yeah, well, we were busy talking about other players. These guys are showing us how it's done. Wow, that was a tremendous change from Lee Beachill. Just chops it short. Shabana realizing he can't run to it, dives to the ball, runs to that one, and oh, it just...
And he was back into the rally, but Lee Beachill...
That was mean. That was really mean.
Torturing Shabana. Was this as a junior, as a...
No, this was as a senior, actually, and I wasn't playing at that standard as the junior. As a senior, I had the ascendancy over him for quite a while, actually, just because he was a younger player, but certainly you could see the talent was there. And this is just amazing retrieving from Thierry.
Best rally of the week so far, in my opinion. Quick hands.
That was an incredible get from Thierry. Incredible strength. He shapes to go backhand and then forehand.
Intercepts for the down the wall winner.
So the way the light shines, and it's there's a wall covering called contravision on the inside of the walls, which actually means when the light shines, it creates a kind of gestalt effect where you see it as a solid color. But from the outside of the court, where it's dark, it just looks like you're looking through normal glass. So it's very technological. It's great for television, great for squash, great for the sport. And also it means that the spectators can get very close to the court as well, very close to the action. And it's a little bit like boxing, I suppose, having a ringside seat.
Being ringside to this special event here, this semi-final. Pitting two friends, two guys that go back quite a way. Putting on a great show for us tonight, anyway.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say they're friends. I don't think they'd ever socialize together, but certainly they're not enemies. There's a great deal of respect for each other.
Co-workers.
Exactly, yeah. Well, it's a great rally. changing of direction. And it's still going. Back into the long rallies, the long shots. Well, I'm glad to see this. Both players are playing the ball. They're not trying to take the cheap stroke. That's a great length from Lee Beachill. Goes for the neck.
Just an incredible rally here.
Well, there was a flurry of activity earlier on in that rally at the front of the court. Then it's back to the back of the court and then immediately back to the front again. It really is, this rally has everything. Just constant attack. And again.
Each player moving the other rather well.
Well, you see even these great volley drop shots by David Palmer. Lee Beachill is just floating up to them. It doesn't look like he's ever under any pressure. He reads the game so well and moves so well, but didn't read that one. David Palmer hit the ball cross court, low above the 10 with great deception. Shapes up for the drop shot. Oh, this was the
big recovery shot.
This is the replay from the flurry of activity we had.
6-4.
Believe me, he doesn't do that often, but when he does, it will always come off. Unbelievable.
Now, here they are again, back. You know, this is a big point. He goes ahead or it's back to seesaw.
Yeah, he's 1 point in front.
Look at that. Great shot.
Unbelievable squash to
the energy
crowd
out there, huh?
Oh,
these guys are
from
great
both
athletes.
players. Yeah, definitely they are.
Look at that drop. Look at the get. All the way to the other corner. And now it's
Pete Nichols' turn to control the tee. It was Lee Beachill's last rally. Now it's Pete Nichols. As you said, it's just a great seesaw battle. It's great for the crowd, and both players are doing a hell of a lot of work out there. Both players just happy to settle back down in a long rally and keep the ball in play, back of the court. Just waiting for that opening.
It's going to be a sudden flurry coming up here, I feel it.
The intensity is going to, one of them will start picking up and the other guy will just go with him. Oh, there you go, look at that. Counter drop shot from both of them. Oh, Pete, look. This is an unbelievable rally. This could make or break either one of them. Whoever wins this rally could give him that boost of confidence to stay in there. And a great working boast and a... Oh, look at that. That is unbelievable retrieving from such a long rally and still being able to retrieve so many balls. Oh, the crowd has got to be loving this. This is unbelievable.
The athleticism, the skill, the endurance.
It's all in there. It's all in there in one rally. The crowd are seeing it all in one rally here. Oh,
My goodness.
and there it is, one of the best rallies, the best rally of the tournament so far, and it's come into a final between the world's #1 and world #2. The crowd couldn't ask for anything better than what they've just seen.
Now you know why Squash USA wants to get squash in the hands of juniors, so they get that kind of good lifestyle.
Indeed,
Strong body, strong mind.
viewers see this on TV, they'll come in flocks to see it live, which is the best thing that you guys are doing at the USSRA.
Neutral.